Yeah, so a lot of thanks to Freddie. I was looking to do something this semester because I graduate in December and I'm taking a very light class workload right now, so I have a lot of time on my hands and I felt like I wanted to do something in the community and Freddie really helped me out and got this all set up for me.
So, why kids? Why this? Did you
I,
sort of want to
I,
do something
I
like
wanted
that?
to do something towards with kids, and me and him had sat down and talked about some options, and we talked about visiting the hospital, and then we just had to work out the, how it was going to work basically, and we found my schedule with what the best time was, and we talked to the people over here, and they, were okay with it, and it's been an amazing experience so far.
How many weeks have you been here? How long has it
Since the first day of school, so 6 weeks now, I guess. Yeah.
How is that? Is that carried something with you in the season? Meeting children and kind of knowing what they're going through here.
Yeah, for sure. It helps me a lot. I go into my Tuesdays, and like Tuesdays, like a heavy workload for practice. This is kind of like our work day, and this starts my day off like really well. To come here and kind of just get away from football for a second and see these kids and see what they're going through, it really helps me get through the week. What I consider a tough day. These kids have it much harder, and to put a smile on their faces is everything I want to do.
Homecoming is a busy week, lots of festivities going on, and obviously y'all got a game at the end of it. So why take the time out to spend a little bit of time here in the midst of all of that?
Because football is bigger than life is bigger than football. Big game this week, and we're super excited. But this isn't going to mess up my routine of coming here every Tuesday. No offense to you guys, like I come here without media, with or without it. I'm here every Tuesday with Freddie, passing the footballs out. Hanging out with kids, signing footballs for them, and just to bring a smile to their faces. What I'm all here.
Is there any specific kids that have really sort of touched you?
There's some kids that are here more than not, but to be honest, like it's been nice because there's been different kids every week. That's a good thing. Kids are getting out of here, but we change it up every week. We go some days we go room to room and just check in and say hello, and then other days when there's a big group of kids that want to hang out, we go to the playroom and make stuff. Like we made slime one time. That was pretty cool. But just in general, the kids who are here for a couple weeks straight, yes, I've hung out with them for a little bit, but more often than not, it's just kids that are here, just temporarily.
What do you get out of this emotionally?
I get a lot out of it. I love kids, and I love putting smiles on kids' faces. When I was younger, I looked up to so many people, and they made me so happy when I would see them. And they weren't even college, athletes. They were just like varsity basketball players that I or football players that I really enjoyed from my hometown. And I couldn't even imagine, meeting someone who is playing Division I athletics and just seeing, the platform that they're on, and just to bring a smile to their faces that I once had, and I want to continue doing that.
Have the kids been keeping track of how good you all have been this year? How much
Oh yeah,
success
well, I
have
make
you
sure
all
that I let them know. Watch the game this week, yeah. So I definitely, they're excited. You can see every week they're like, man, you guys are good. Yeah.
Do they ever have any tips or any critique of your performance?
Sometimes they ask a common question. Why don't you get the ball more? And I'm like, I've heard that one before, once or twice.
Do you see the same kid every week, or I guess you get to see the same kid progress?
Yeah, there's some kids that are here for some cancer treatment, some chemotherapy that I see, I guess, more often than not. And, I enjoy hanging out with those kids a lot, that I've seen just around here. And we've been here for an event before that I saw them around. Kids like that I see quite often, but then, you just have your typical kid that, broke his leg that's here for a little while. And I stop by every Tuesday and let them know that I'll be here. So,
what do you want to do whenever football ends for you?
I'm not really sure yet, but I will struggle to get away from kids, I think. I really enjoy kids and putting a smile on their faces. And I really, to be honest with you, get this all from Courtney Love. I give him a lot of credit for it. When I first got here, I just wasn't aware enough and knew my platform to do what I was doing. I saw what Courtney was doing, and all the amazing things he was doing around the community, and knowing his story, it really inspired me to do a lot of things like he was doing.
Is it your hope to maybe pass this tradition down to another guy on your team?
Yeah, I hope so, because I felt like Courtney definitely passed the torch down to me, and I'm really appreciative of that, and I'm hoping before I leave here that I can start that with another guy on the team.
you could possibly be on a new city, new NFL team next year. Are you hoping to carry this kind of tradition to the next place?
For
you go?
sure. You know, I would eventually at one point want to start my own foundation. You know, in the future, and that's definitely going to be aimed towards you know, kids.